Alright, so in this video I am going to show you how to make delicious New York style pizza dough. So for the recipe I'm using a modified version of Adam Ragusea's pizza dough that's worked out for me really well. To make things easy I use a stand mixer with a dough hook. The mixer does all the hard work. So one of the key things to getting a good pizza dough is the flour. I use a good high quality 00 bread flour. This stuff's really good. I recommend it. You can get it on Amazon. For the other ingredients you're going to need some yeast, water, a little bit of sugar, olive oil, and a little bit of salt. Pretty simple. For the first step we're going to want to mix 2 1/4 cups of water, or 530 milliliters, warm water, a tablespoon of sugar, and a tablespoon of yeast. We're going to mix that up and let the yeast start to bloom. One. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab a tablespoon of sugar and yeast. Alright, we just let that sit in there, work its magic for about 10 minutes. It's mostly to check and see if the yeast is still alive, because it can die, and if you go through all this and the yeast didn't do its job, you just wasted a lot of flour and time. So we'll set this, let it get to work, and come back in a few minutes. If your yeast looks like that, then you're good to go with the next step. For the flour, you're going to use about 800 grams, or approximately 6 1/4 cups of flour. So this, turn that. Close enough. 1 tablespoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of oil. Now for the fun part, the mixing. Go slow to start. I've definitely made the mistake of going too fast and throwing flour all over the place. And lock it. Let it mix. And this is the part where it's gonna knead it and work the protein to give you the nice stretchy dough. Once it's getting nice and mixed up some, you can increase the speed. Now you just gotta let it work and knead for a while. Now I feel like it's mixed when you can take it, press on it. You got a little bit of stickiness, which is okay. It's harder to mix by hand and get that stickiness, which is what you kind of want. But make sure it's all mixed up. There's a little play. And there's no clumps of flour. Now this makes 4 pizza doughs, so get yourself a couple containers, like this glass bowl. Works really good. Divide it up into 4 equal parts. Oil it up and throw them in. Let them sit in the fridge for a couple days or overnight, or use it. Who cares? Do what you want. I'm going to use one of them and refrigerate the rest. I think they get better with time, but that's just a personal preference thing.